City boy, city boy.
And we are back. We had a little technical difficulty there. You were saying, sir?
Yeah, so
it was 50-50 was the argument. Right?
Yeah, so like, well, 50-50, my thing is like at no point in this joint you willing to pay no bills. Like, yeah, I mean, what if I'm on the path to make $1 million, but I'm at like 60 right now, 60,000 a year? You can't chip in. Like, I'm willing to carry the fort when we get there, but you ain't gonna help me carry the load. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I wish I could go to sleep tonight and just be like, my goal is to just meet some rich person and like they'll save me from all of this. I could be as reckless with my credit card, with my spendings, with my savings, with my vagina, with my decisions and everything, because at some point my goal is to meet some rich man that's just going to come in and save me from all of that. And that's a real good fallback plan to have, right? Unfortunately, man, we don't got that option, right? So,
no,
like,
absolutely not.
Like, you got to figure it out as a man. If you don't figure it out, you're effing bum. I'm quote myself the second time. So my conversation about the 50-50, yes, it is my goal to meet someone and be that guy, right? Like, I want to be the Superman to swoop in and save the day. I ain't there yet. So if you're looking to be that person, I'm 36 years old. I'm really planning on dying for at least another 30 years or so. Like, I got some time to figure it out. But if you're going to get in with me at the ground floor, then just know when we get to the top floor, I'm going to take care of you. But if you ain't willing to come in with me at the ground floor, when I get to the top floor, I'm out.
I'm like, go ahead, bro.
No, you go ahead. You go.
Oh,
you go.
Because, you know, it can get bad. All right, well.
Do it. Do it.
I'm going to be politically correct. I want $1 back. The way I see that, the way I see this is very simple. It's just like you, like, a lot of them want something that they never even seen before. You know what I mean? You want somebody to come in and take care of you, do all these things. You ain't even never seen it before. You don't even know what it looks like. You don't even know what to do to obtain that. Mm-hmm. You don't know what to do to draw that type of person out. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm like, the idea of that, I want to go back to being a child again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I want to be, because I want to go back to being a child again. I'm sure you do too.
Right.
Responsibility is a motherfucker. You know?
Absolutely.
I don't want to be responsible.
I want my mommy.
Who? Let's be for real. Mm-hmm. Who really wants to pay bills? Who wants to do that?
Nobody.
I don't know a soul out here that say, "Hey man, I just got paid. I'm looking forward to paying PGW. I'm looking forward to paying the electric company. Man, T-Mobile, I can't wait to get to you." I don't know nobody that has done that, right? I don't know nobody that I'm like, but to say, oh well, and the fact that you are already doing it, and then you meet somebody, you claim you're into them, you love them, and this and that, you want to combine lives and say, I want to combine everything, but except my money. I don't want to combine my money at all. Mm-hmm. You got to use all yours. You know what I'm saying? It's insane to me.
And it seems like a lot of times, and I'm not saying all, but it seems like a lot of times with our people, we get so locked, like when it comes to sharing financial information with our partners or with like family, period. It's almost like you don't, why do we want to hold that as such a private thing when sharing it benefits the whole house? Sharing it benefits stop banging the table.
We've been banging the table.
It's this damn thing on the arm. But when it benefits everyone, when it benefits the family, like why try to be tight-lipped and all to yourself with it, or put more of the responsibility on the other, or like like I said in y'all case, like there's women who expect y'all to do probably 75% of the load, you know. Mm-hmm. Why are we still at this point? Because and I'll say this, like, if they expect that, you're setting yourselves back, because when women were taken care of, they had a responsibility. They had to stay in the house. Mm-hmm. They had to make breakfast, lunches, pack the kids' lunches for school, have dinner warm when them kids get home, and then when that man got home,
Have coochie worm. Dinner warm.
be ready to appease your man, satisfy his needs, or else he'll take some of that money and find him a trick outside. Those are the things that those women back then were putting
Go
up
build
with.
that family across town.
Yeah. Like, are y'all willing to put up with that kind of crap? Or are y'all trying to be the forward thinkers and drive this feminist movement where it's supposed to be? I mean, because if you want to be seen as equal, you have to do equal. You can't pick and choose. Can't pick and choose.
And don't get me wrong. I think that like all things remaining equal, if you're able to take care of your woman in that manner, you should. I firmly do believe that if you're able to. My gripe with this conversation is like, it be 21-year-olds talking about, yeah, I ain't going 50-50. Bruh just got his degree. You expect him to be able to take care of both of y'all? Like, bro, only making $40,000 a year.
And she still be living at her parents' house.
Right. Like,
You ain't paying 50 nothing.
like, I mean, like, my thing is just be willing. So if you're a woman, like, think about, be willing to pay until things happen. If you're a woman that's coming in, like I saw a status a few weeks ago, was like, I am not paying any bills with my husband. It's non-negotiable. I'm scrolling by you every time, sis. I don't want to be with nobody who's refusing to help. What if I break my leg one day? Like, I mean, what if I'm a famous athlete, I break my leg, now all the money out. You ain't paying 50-50, now I done lost you. You know what I mean? Like, one of my mentor outside of here, he was working for the IRS, damn near 6 figures, got sick, had to lose part of his foot, had to retire in his 40s, lost 2/3 of his income.
Yeah.
What if that happens, right? You miss, I'm not going 50-50. Like, now you going to leave me? Because the money stopped. I don't want someone that's only into me for the money. So get in with me at the ground floor, and then when we get to the top, I got you, because you was in there for the rough days.
I got to raise my glass. And the main ones that be saying it, you don't look the part.
Oh,
You don't
damn.
look the parts.
We going there, bro?
I had to. You don't look the part. Look, you should I raise my
If
glass.
you want to be a trophy wife, you
Hey.
gotta look nice and shiny, I guess.
Let me raise my glasses. Let me raise my glasses again. Hey, I see you. You don't look the
Stop.
part.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Let's not be mean.
I'm gonna say that because they be the main ones on the jump. They be the main ones. That's the main. I'm like, yo, I'm like, bro, you don't be seeing. I don't be watching that girl shit, but sometimes I watch the Kendra G shit because I be cracking up, bro. But I'm like, I be looking on there, and I'm like, Miss PB and J be up there talking about some she ain't going 50-50. Like, bro, you weigh 260 and you 5'1". What's happening? What are you talking about? You lucky if somebody gonna take you out to dinner. What are you talking about? This ain't gonna go 50-50. What? Who paying for that, bro? Who doing it? Who doing it? And I'm just saying that if you gonna at least have that, if you at least gonna have that mindset, bro. Look, be posting gym pics like the baddies do, like they in the mirror, like they
Working on myself.
all the results, like I'm talking about 6-packed up. I'm talking about she done did the work, like you know what I'm saying, to make a dude up the top to say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and reach down and grab that joint.
Right.
No, you two hundo, you coming on Kendra G with cheese, dude, stains on your shirt. The kids in the background, big dog. The kids in the background making noise. You telling Lil Jermaine and Rah to be quiet. I'm talking to Kendra like they know who she is. You know what I'm saying? And then you talking about what you not doing. I'm like, bro, you're not even healthy. What are you talking about? You're not even healthy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, bro. On September 1st, bro. I know I look different right now. September 1st, I weigh 278. Today, I weigh 243. And guess what? I'm fit and weight and then too legit to quit, big. I'm what's the name? I'm working on me. I'm trying to do something around here, right? You know what I'm saying? But you got this crazy mindset, and you ain't doing you're not looking the part. You lazy. You don't cook. You don't none of that stuff. You don't do nothing you don't do nothing that a woman that want to get taken care of would do. You know what I'm saying? The number one thing that a woman that want to get taken care of would do is look like something. Is look like something. That's that because you know what the thing we are visual. We are so visual. No cat. You know what I'm saying? I mean we look at everything.
Mm-hmm.
We what?
We are not
We're
the
lookers.
emotional creatures.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We look first. We look first, then we use logic later. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We like it. Oh, that's damn. That's what we do first. Then when you talk, we be like, oh no, I can't mess with that. Man.
Oh God, but you just
gotta
made me
learn.
lose my complete train of
just
thought. I was gonna say something
Bro,
before you
listen,
did.
no, it's real. You know that's real. Some of the chicks that be saying that be out of line. You out of line, miss. You have I object. Now bang the table. Yeah. I object. What are you doing? Why you do you not see you? What are you talking about? I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I'm so mad. Like I'm tired. Like you know,
I
come
think
on,
what
come
I
on,
was
man.
gonna say was
I'm
like,
telling you, you sitting, you watching soap operas, eating fish sticks,
you won't
all
let
that,
me. You won't let me.
drinking soda. You know what I'm talking about? What? Watching P Valley and all this stuff. Eating cupcakes. What's the name? Salmon pasta. Come on, man. Salmon and pasta shouldn't go together. Salmon is healthy. Pasta is not. What you doing? I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. Like, I'm like, no, like, look apart. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm offended, bro.
Girls, I'm sorry.
Somebody had to do it, man. No.
One's
What are we doing?
one's supposed to go this far.
So we gonna sit here and lie? I'm blacking out, bro. For real.
Crash it out.
I'm serious. Like, come on, man.
Crash it out.
Bro, I hate watching that show, and I'm like, I said, I know Miss Rasta Pasta's not doing this right now. I'm serious. You don't look like nothing. Well, why would I spend that on you? Why would I do that? That's crazy. No, shut up. Let me go away. Go ahead, Reese. You got it, man.
I don't even know what I can say.
No, seriously.
And he made me lose my train of thought for the second time. Oh my God.
What are we doing, bro? What are we doing?
I think the point I was trying to make earlier, like, you know, all those demands, like you can't have those kind of demands and not want to meet somebody halfway. It's like you got to get realistic about it. Those, like I said, unless you want to return to those times, then you gonna have to meet your man somewhere or your partner, whatever you have. You have to meet someone. If not 50-50, you better be willing to see him at 40.
Bro, 400, bro. Talking about I'm not going 50-50. 400. You 400 pounds. What are you talking
Because
about?
it's just not fair. It's not fair.
You're supposed to be on my 600
I'm trying
pound
to move
life.
along.
You're supposed to be on my 600 pound life, and you talking about some, I'm not going 50-50. What?
Good night, everyone.
We can't afford the food bill for this lady. You talking about what? What is she talking about?
You don't want to work.
Yeah, bro. You using all the stamps for you. The kids got the kids got this little card and shit. You got all this bullshit in the freezer and shit like that. I ain't going 50-50. What is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You eating 3 steaks. It's just you. Somebody gonna come up there. Oh my God, bro. I'll be burnt out.
And we're not saying this to fat shame.
I'm not
or
fat shaming
anything
nobody.
like
I'm
that.
saying, no, listen.
We're not trying to be misogynistic.
Know
None of those
who
things.
you are, bro.
But if the shoe
Know who
fits,
you are.
it's one of those
No.
scenarios. If the shoe fit,
I don't got time for this nice guy stuff. Listen. Know who you are. Know who you are, bro. I know who I am.
I'm not saying I ain't seen them.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here trying to grab Meg. I'm not trying to get Meg. I'm not trying to get Lotto. I'm not trying to get Cardi. I'm realistic. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can get fucking what? Tanisha from down the block. I know that. I know who I am. Y'all be coming there and you don't recognize who you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't see you. We see you. I see you. It burned me out. You don't see you. What is you talking about? I see you, bro.
If you want to be trophy, then be a trophy.
Exactly. I'm like, bro, you ain't doing none of the work. And then they say all the stuff that they don't do. Oh,
I don't care.
I'm not doing all that. I'm not.
You want your mom? Go back to your mom.
I don't
I've
stop
heard it.
I'm
You
right.
know,
Go
son.
back to your mom. Yo, judging by how you look,
He don't even
judging by you need
Get
to
out.
stop going back to your mom.
Get out now.
You need to stop going back to your mom for Sunday dinner is what you look like. Like, that's what I'm saying. That be bothering me. He be talking crazy. I'm like, I'll be ready to throw the remote at the TV or slam my phone. I'm like, all right. I'm like, is she serious? She do not see who she is. We know who we could pull.
I should call her Miss PB and J.
Bro, know.
She sound heavy.
You know who
What
you
I'm
pull.
looking for, David.
He probably stains on her shirt.
Exactly. Dirty ass shirt. What you doing out here with a dirty ass shirt? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Your hair ain't ready. You ain't ready for nothing. You ain't presenting yourself. You ain't presenting yourself like you
Get here.
like you want to be taken. You ain't. But you talking about you not paying for something? How you not paying for something? For real. I'm like, some of y'all, I'll be looking at you. I'm like, yo, you paying for everything. I'm not paying for nothing. If I take you, I shouldn't pay for shit. You should be paying. No, when I look you there, if I say this, if I'm gonna lay next to this, I'm not paying. She paying. She paying.
You
What
know,
are
those
we
people
doing?
is dudes out here taking that L, like, you know,
crazy?
laying
I'm not
that
doing
as Miss PB and J for a roof.
Miss PB and JB.
It is what they call them, hobosexual.
Homosexual.
Homosexual.
For real.
Laying with anything for a roof.
And then it's just weird because, like, you gotta think about it. If I'm a millionaire and you refusing to pay for anything, refusing to cook, what am I
What
reaching?
I need you for?
Like, I gotta stay by myself.
Give me the maid.
Right? Like,
The maid,
maid.
the maid will suck it. No.
like I'll stay by myself for all that. So I think that, like, again, if that's the goal eventually, yeah, but you gotta get in with somebody at the ground floor. Like,
Bro, you pay for everything and you eating out. What are we talking about here? I'm paying for it and I still gotta eat out.
Mm-mm.
You asking me to stop at Wingstop?
Mm-mm.
What's happening?
You asked
I'm
for
paying for everything.
you asked for the Waterford crystals and you giving me a red cup at dinner time? No.
What's happening?
No.
What's happening? That's another thing that made me upset. You want everything, and you're offering nothing.
right.
You're offering nothing.
They get real
The
generic
I
things.
am the table mentality.
Yeah, I get
That was
real
bro.
generic
I am-
responses.
This table holding this podcast equipment up. I'm saying it got use. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta if you the table, the table always got use.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like who has a table in their house that's not being used?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I got a what you call that thing? A flower thing on my table right now. You know what I'm saying? And I like to sit there and eat. That's why I edit my podcast at the table. It has use. How you a table with no use?
Table has use.
It makes no sense. I'm
It's
like,
holding things up.
bro, listen, bro. I had a stressful week, and I'm telling you,
Yeah. Think.
I'm triggered, bro. I'm telling
I guess you were.
yeah,
What's next on the
get me out of here.
on the disputes in the communities? And this is one I wanted to touch on last time. Doesn't it seem like we're the only ones who laugh at our trauma?
Yeah.
Oh no, Puerto Ricans do it too,
Do they?
but they with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Puerto Rican more black proxy than anything.
Okay. I just feel like we're the only ones who laugh at our traumas. It's like, in the example I was just watching yesterday was Precious.
Like, yeah.
Why do we find so much comedy in Precious? That is a tragic story, and it's
Yeah.
a lot of people's
It's
story.
the
Like,
director, man.
Right.
The director made it humor, bro.
nothing,
Yes, they did, bro.
nothing was humorous about
Bro, yes, it
That
was.
girl-
Come on, the dancing and shit. Come on, man. I was
girl
on the floor.
Went
Yeah, the
through it.
life.
She got pans and shit thrown at her in the essay. It was
We didn't
a
laugh
lot.
at that though. Mm.
No, not laughing at, but the
You're laughing
pushing
now.
her, the pushing her down, the dudes that pushed her down when she came out the chicken joint. It was a lot. And people post that thing. So you got your degree and you know every fucking thing. Like, people think like that. That was a moment. Like when
Yeah.
I originally watched that movie, I was not laughing. But fast forward to like these recent times, it's like so many pieces of that movie is like funny ass memes to people.
Yeah.
Why are we the only ones who laugh at our trauma?
Yeah.
We laugh about the whoopings we used to get.
You're a dummy, bitch. that was hilarious.
That is not funny.
You got that white bitch coming to my house from the welfare. You gonna fuck up.
That's the old cliche though. You gotta laugh to keep from crying. Right?
Hey man.
You gotta laugh to keep from crying, right?
I just feel like we the only. I don't see like
I think everybody
others have been running to therapy and like they're pro therapy.
No, white
and,
people
like,
love the antidepressants.
Yeah,
You talk to a white person long enough, they'll tell you they taking antidepressants. I
yeah.
promise
They
you.
talk about it like it's M&Ms. Like I just took my whatever the medication is. I just took mine a moment ago. Like they talk about it and have been talking about it so freely. But
Like the moment you have one close conversation with a white person, they're gonna tell you about the 700 medications they take to be moderately happy.
I
moderately happy
Because they still be off. I think that we gotta laugh to keep from crying, but I think the danger in laughing to keep from crying is that we normalize a lot of the shit now.
Yes.
And now you don't even realize the shit is trauma. You start to think that it's somebody who hasn't experienced it is corny or boring or had a silver spoon. It's like, nah, that's how life is supposed to.
That's how you don't even know it.
Like that's how things are supposed to be. Like your stuff was extreme. Talk to a white person about your trauma and watch their reaction.
Mhm.
Just watch them. Oh, that must have been so hard. That's what they're gonna give you.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, that must have been so hard.
Mhm.
And you sitting there like, oh, I mean, like shit.
Like,
I'm
I got
grown
through
now.
it.
Like I'm here now. I'm good. And they be
Mhm.
like, oh my gosh, I just feel so bad for you. And I'm like, no, don't feel bad. Like
And they should.
like,
It's-
I'm
and it's
here
all-
now.
They should. Someone should feel bad for you for getting your ass beat like every other day. Sometimes not even knowing what you did wrong, but just looking at somebody a certain way. Like, yeah, I couldn't look at my mom too long, but she socked me in the eye. Like I couldn't ask why I got popped in the mouth. Like this.
I couldn't look at my mom too long.
Couldn't look at her too
She
long.
socked me in the
Like,
eye.
is it a problem?
I laugh at my trauma, but I still recognize it is trauma.
Yeah.
Some people just don't. Some people don't recognize. They lose touch with their trauma.
Mhm.
I laugh at it, but I still know what it is. Like I'm like I like you get popped in the mouth for asking why. Why is a legit question.
Mhm.
People look at me like I said. People look at me and say, "Why do I let my kids ask me why?" I said because when I really wanted to know why when I was
Right.
younger, and I got chastised for that.
Mhm.
Like, bro, we all did. Listen, we don't just as grown adults, we don't just do shit without asking why you need me to, why do you want me to do that?
Mhm.
So why shouldn't a kid have the opportunity to ask that same question? I want to know why you don't want me to go at their house. Okay, so if you feel as though it's dangerous at their house, tell me the dangers, and I'm like, oh no, you're right. I don't want to go there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I said no, that's not good enough.
Yeah.
That is not. I let my kids ask me why all the time, and then I break it down to them. You know what they do? They walk off
Mhm.
because they got the answer they was looking for. Like, oh well, give me a reason. You know,
No, and I found myself like being like, I guess passing down that toxicity of not wanting to answer to my child. Like he asked me like, where am I going today? And like at one point I used to tell him like, don't question me, don't do this, don't ask me. But I'm like, you know what? That's the kind of shit that I grew up with. And like all I want to know is where you going, and like, can you bring me something? Like, is that so wrong? So it's like now I'm like today he asked like, where you going? I'm like, going to the studio. Just we're doing some podcasts, and I might lay some music down or whatever. He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, is there a reason you wanted to know? He's like, well, he told me about the damn swim trunks. Last minute, teenagers, God help me. But I find myself now like, and I open the floor for discussions. Like if I see something's bothering him, I don't just grip him up like, what's your fucking problem? You're not the one that went to
James
work all
Evans.
day.
Right.
You're not the one that's paying all these damn bills. You ain't got no reason to be sitting here with a frown on your fucking face. Like, I try not to do that. So I'm like, what's bothering you? The floor is open. Tell me what's going on. So I try not to pass on those toxic traits and that trauma. That is trauma.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I think we a lot of times we do laugh at the trauma because sometimes people can't afford to get the name they need. So like, I mean, instead of sitting there sulking, they try to find the humor in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, guess the truth be told, we don't us as a people, we don't have the resources that we do.
I agree wholeheartedly.
And that's the best. That's the best way for most of us to deal with it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then even those who have the resources, we so used to not having the resources that we just
Right.
no.
Right.
We look at therapy like,
But we actually do.
myself included. I look at therapy like, I'll tell you the truth, bro. I'll be honest. I need therapy. I know I do.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm off, bro. I mean, some days I'll be,
We could tell from the 50-50 rant, bro.
It be
You're off? You don't say.
I'm like, bro. I'm like, I got so much shit in me. You know what I'm saying? Pent up resentment, rage, you name it. It's all there. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of kids.
What? Huh? All right. Yeah, but I got so much. Close it. Yeah. But I got so much. I'm keeping this in there. You know.
This is life, y'all.
Yeah.
Real life.
But I got so much pent up stuff, bro. And I'm like, I stopped myself from unleashing on people. You know what I'm saying? And both of y'all, and I'm sure both of y'all have been here. I get tired of people. You know what I'm saying? When they see you're strong, right? They keep leaning on you. They keep leaning on you. You keep doing stuff for people, and then they want more. You know what I'm saying? You do something for people 8 times and say, I can't do it on the 9th. Now that gets around. They won't tell nobody about the 8 times. The 8 times you've been perfect for them. The 8 times you've been there, you stood on business for them. 9th time where you couldn't. Now everybody in your friend group, everybody you ever known, know you didn't do this time. But what about why you never mentioned the 8? Why would you? And then on top of that, if I say no, if I say I can't do something, that means I really couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the most generous people you ever meet. Yeah. And I speak life into people consistently. I don't let my homies feel you know what I'm saying, feel like they can't do something. I always do that. But the minute I don't provide them with something, the minute I don't, the minute I'm not there at that moment, that's what happens. And I'm like, you know what I mean? That's why I'm like, if y'all ain't noticed, I haven't been posting on the feed lately. I haven't been posting a lot. I might still send y'all stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I haven't been posting myself because I'm like, I'm cutting people off. I'm like, people don't even realize it. I'm like, I'm making a list and checking it twice. I'm looking through everything. I'm like, this person not good for my mental health. This person not good for my this person not. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's taking me there. I'm like, that's the first step. I'm like, the next
recognizing
step,
triggers.
Right. The next step, I know I'm gonna have to go step in somebody's office. I know that. But I'm like, let me take the first step. Let me remove the people that just draining me from my energy. You know what I'm saying? Being around me or being around me only talking to me because what I could do for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would say this. When I'm not right, Brown instantly can tell. Like, you cool. Today, he knocked my tap on my car. You all right? Everything good with you? He could tell when I'm off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's real friends. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he could have been going through a problem today, but he willing to put his problem to the side to see if I'm okay. That's the type of people I need to. That's the type of people I need to be around. So that's why I decided I'm severing ties. I don't care how long I knew. I don't care how long what we've done together. You know what I'm saying? It's cutoff time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's
you
real.
Know what I mean?
That's real. And
Clean up on aisle 6.
If you think about it, right? Like people with the resources, to your point, Reese. People with the resources. If I get down or depressed or whatever, I go on vacation. I go treat myself to a nice dinner. I go to my favorite restaurant. I grab my favorite bottle or whatever the case may be, right? Like, because I have the resources to. Somebody I go get a massage or whatever to relax. If you don't got the resources, you gotta figure that shit out. All you got is this, but this ain't working right because of everything that's happening. So okay, now I got to figure out how to like get myself out of this on my own. I gotta start talking about it with people freely and just laugh at it because it's crazy sometimes. Like you be listening to some people's life stories and they be sounding like it's fake. but it be real. Like they really be living with that stuff. And, so I don't know if I agree with it. I get why we laugh at some stuff. I just don't want people to normalize stuff. I just had